Hi everyone, Shayna here, and it is 2 weeks until I head out on the John Muir Trail, and so you know what that means? It is time to ship out my resupply bucket to the Muir Trail Ranch because they need it about 3 weeks before I get there. I thought this would be the perfect time to show you what I put in my resupply bucket. This is my first time ever shipping one out, but it was a great fun research project and really thinking about what I'll need at that time. So I put it in this 5-gallon bucket. That's what they recommend. And they sent me a shipping label for the top. They feel like this area is the least likely to get damaged. And then on the side for my name and on what date that I'm going to pick it up. So I have those both taped on, completely covered with tape so that they don't get wet and damaged. And I just made sure that they're really secure. So inside, I actually pretty much filled up this bucket. I don't know how because this seems way bigger than my bear canister, but I do plan on consuming a lot of this as soon as I receive the bucket. So maybe that's why, I don't know. I did put everything inside a trash bag just in case my bucket gets a crack in it. At least it will have another protection layer of some sort. But let's dive in. I'll show you what I put in here. So I have my toilet paper and wet wipes for enough for a week. This resupply bucket is going to get me from Muir Trail Ranch all the way to Independence. So about a week's worth of food here. Medications, I have vitamins, Advil, and other medications in there. This is actually wet wipes that I didn't dry out. These are for my face, and I'm gonna do like a really good wipe down as soon as I get this bucket. So I packed extra ones. 2 bags of chips, 2 sets of Pop-Tarts, Twinkies. This is going to be my dessert for as soon as I get this bucket. I love Twinkies. These are all my breakfasts. I put them in freezer bags and then I label them what they are. This one happens to be biscuits and gravy, and I write how much water it needs. This one needs a half a cup of water. So I do that for all my breakfasts. I have biscuits and gravy, some cereal, some oatmeal, some more cereal. If it happens to be something I can add a little extra to, like this one, the cereal, I just added some extra regular cereal to it. Although this is really the Peak Refuel Berries Granola, I think. Same with this is the strawberry granola. But hey, I just add some more cereal to the milk and then I have a little bit more of a meal. So getting to my dinners, I have some beef stroganoff, some fettuccine alfredo, chili mac, chicken and dumplings, beef stew, and chicken noodle. So anything that includes pasta, I add a little bit of extra pasta just to give it a little bit of an extra oomph because I divide all of my meals in 2. So that gives it a little bit more. The only time I don't divide in 2 if it's mostly a soupy material, so beef stew and chicken and dumplings do not get split in 2. They stay as 1 pack. I have all my snacks. So I have a bag of apricots. I have 2 bags of dried fruit and nuts. I have a bag of honey roasted peanuts and a bag of candy. So I have some candy corn because we're heading out into fall, so why not? And then just some little sucky type of candies. Not sucky, but you know, candies to suck on. I also have peanut butter for lunch. I typically do tortillas with peanut butter on them, and then I do meat sticks and cheese, but I really didn't want to stick the meat sticks and cheese in here because that's 3 weeks inside of a bucket, so I might just try and pick up some or forego them. It's kind of a bummer because I really like my meat sticks and cheese, but we'll see. I might be able to pick some up at VVR. Let's see, I have 6 Snicker bars. Snicker bars are my favorite, and I eat one of these every night before I go to bed. It helps to give my body something to digest, so I stay warm at night. Plus, they're tasty. Let's see, I have a lot of protein bars, all different flavors, because I don't want to get bored of what I'm eating. You might have noticed that every breakfast is different and every dinner is different because I don't want to get bored of it. So I have a birthday cake protein bar, dark chocolate and pretzel protein bar, maple glazed donut protein bar, and some sort of cupcakey thing, and chocolate and coconut and chocolate chip cookie dough, and peanuts and chocolate. You know, I don't know, you never know what you're gonna want. As far as my drinks, you know, my last trip I didn't drink any coffee, so this time I'm just gonna pack 2, and who knows, I might drink it, I might not, but I threw them in there just in case. These are all of my hydration packs. So I got one of these per day, all different flavors, but I got liquid IV and then drip drop. So these will help, you know, with dehydration. I packed a whole entire meal for when I first get this. So a lot of the rest of this is actually for that first meal. I have an ice drink. I would have put like a beer in here if it was going to be cold, but that sounded horrible. And I can drink these warm, so I don't care. Some Pringles. I get 2 cans of Vienna sausage, although I will say the chicken Vienna sausage, I did this a taste test just last night, and I like the chicken ones better than the regular, which is a mix of chicken, beef, and pork. It's probably all the disgusting parts of every animal, but anyway. So that'll be my main part. I got a can of green beans. I have a can of baked beans, and I have some peaches. I have some pudding. Okay, I think that's my whole meal for the first night. I'm like gonna be so sick. I don't care though, because it looks good. I also have these little cinnamon roll pecan swirls. This was like an impulse buy. I don't know, it looks really good. I think I'm gonna be pretty excited to open this when I get it. And then the second part of my lunches, I have all my tortillas. This is really riding on like the edge of okayness. Like the expiration date is like right when I'm gonna get this. So I hope they're gonna be okay. We'll see, I don't know. And then a couple miscellaneous things. I really want to be able to wash myself. Since I don't get to stay in a cabin, I really wanted to stay in one of the cabins at Muir Trail Ranch, but unfortunately they said they won't have rooms at that time. They closed down rooms at the 16th, and I'm going to get there the 20th. So I have some Castile soap, which I can use to wash myself off, maybe wash my clothes. Another lighter just in case I run low on my other one. More sunscreen, and another pair of socks so that I have a fresh pair for that next week. So that's my bucket. It's all empty. I am going to go head over to USPS and go ship this baby out right now. And I'll be on the trail in 2 weeks. So super excited, and I hope you're going to join me. So thanks everyone.